Welcome back, everybody. Today we've got the Beatles and their number one, well, one of their number ones, Hey Jude. This broke worldwide for music back then because it was 7 minutes, right? It has an interesting story.
Yeah, the word was that they were told this wouldn't get played because it was so long. It didn't fit the old Billy Joel. They got to cut it down to make it fit if you want to hit. Like he said in The Entertainer. And the Beatles had enough power at that point that they could just go, no, we're putting it out as a single.
Yeah.
We're putting it out as a thing. And, of course, history was made. It was a huge hit. The interesting thing about this song is with all the na-na-na-nas and all that at the end, it really is like a stadium rock song for everybody to sing along with. We've seen McCartney.
And we've sang it with people.
It's great doing that, and it's fun. To me, it is strange that this song would be a big hit on the radio.
Yeah.
Because people are driving around for 4 minutes going, na-na-na-na-na-na. It's a weird one for just listening to be a hit. But almost like Bob Seger, Turn the Page.
Yes.
It's a long song all about being on the road that he always said was like a huge song in concert, but never did much on the radio.
Yeah. And I also love this song because it has a great backstory because Paul McCartney wrote this for John Lennon's son, Julian, because John and Cynthia were going through a divorce, and Paul wrote this song to comfort him. It was originally called Hey Jules, but Hey Jude sounded better.
Yeah, and before that it was Hey Philip. It was about a totally different guy that lived down the street.
So let's hear what we've got here. That's
all a lie.
Wow. It's another example of how powerful they were. They had an orchestra.
Screwing around playing nightclub music. It does sound like a nightclub, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome to Bobby's. Try the veal.
Magnificent. A perfect rendition. Ladies and gentlemen, there you see the greatest tea room orchestra in the world. It's my pleasure to introduce now in their first live appearance for goodness knows how long in front of an audience, the Beatles.
It's now on.
Where are the screaming people?
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it a sad song and make it better. Remember to let it run to your skin. Then you begin to make it better, better, better.
Here it comes.
Even at a TV recording, they're getting mobbed. You know, these people were told not to. They still couldn't help it. Ringo loves it. Big smile.
Paul's bringing the little Richard out of him.
Guy's elbowing Paul in the back of the head. The old guy that forced his way up there.
Oh, kids sing that.
There he is. That's the guy. Oh, he's hammered. He's got a drink in his hand, too.
Yeah.
The bow tie. And they got it all there. White, black, Middle Eastern, everybody.
And that's what I love. They accepted everyone.
Yeah, that's the point, right? Old, young, everybody. Look at Paul. He's like, back off, man. This guy is up his ass. He's pissed.
Yeah.
Paul,
He's like
pissed.
Yeah. He's like, get out of
Like,
here.
look at these people. They're touching the piano. They're sitting down at it.
I love it. All except Ringo, all three of them are like, get out of here.
Oh, man. Yeah, you could tell Paul was not happy.
Yeah, and this was at like they were still popular. Like Beatlemania lasted a decade, like half a decade. But
The whole time they were together.
yeah, the whole time they were together. But it's not like the early days though, like where they had screaming fans. This is like where they got to more of like a mature level.
Well, they weren't touring anymore.
Right.
They stopped touring because of people dying at their shows. And so
running
they
and-
stopped touring, but the fans were still as crazy. And I mean, that guy was an old guy.
That was an old guy.
And it's
Wasted.
like, well, he seemed pretty drunk. It looked like he had a
Yeah.
bottle in his hand. It looked like that in the long shot. And it, like, he was standing in front of Paul and he was blocking the camera. And like all sorts of, you could tell he was way out of control. They probably told them, come up around the band, but don't get too close. Let them play. By the end there were people sitting on the bench with Paul at the piano, sitting next to him.
Yeah.
And you could see the look on his face was just like, we're not even playing the song anymore. We're not even doing it.
Yeah. Nope. This is a great song, and the Beatles defied the odds back then for songs like this. Oh, yeah. Because is this like the first ever long song on the radio, or was there others before this?
To be played regularly on the radio, this might have been the earliest. There might have been something else that was, not even, probably not even a song, probably like orchestra music. Like if they played that on the radio, like symphonies and stuff, that would be long. But I don't think natural pop music like that, I don't think there was anything. I can't remember any songs that are really long prior. They were all pretty much, I mean, prior to the Beatles. I mean, you look back at Elvis, most of them were like 2 minutes. They were really short songs. They're very quick to go through. But this one is one of the great classics anywhere. People know it immediately when they hear it. Yeah. And it's been the backdrop of so many lives.
Yeah, and we got to admit, we did see him play this when we went to go see him, and that was one of the best times of my life, being part of the crowd and singing. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
That was one of my
and
favorite
you're in
memories.
A crowd where there are people in their 80s, 90s, all the way down to little kids, 1, 2 years old, singing. Little kids that can barely speak are singing the words to the songs. And they know, and everybody in the audience knows every word to every single song.
Yep.
It's tremendous. It's fiery. Now, Hey Jude, tough to beat this one, man. This is a really, really good song. And even with the nanas, that could have killed it.
Yeah, but it's enjoyable.
It made it better. Yeah, because even the song, if you chop off the nanas right at, at about 10, 15 seconds into it, it's still an awesome song. It's still really, really good. I'm going to give this one a 9.
9? I'm going to give this song a 10.
A 10, a perfect 10.
Yeah, this is a 10 all the way. I'm sure most of you Beetleheads would agree.
There are a few. I go with the 9 because I actually have to admit there are other Beatles songs I like better. But that's me just being true to it. But yeah, I totally see where you get the 10 from. Because this song is completely music is love.
Yeah, and we love music, and Jude does too.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See you, Jude.